So a lot of you guys have been asking for me to make like a Minecraft tutorial or something for new players who are trying to figure out the game to help them learn how to play. So here it is. This is my survival guide, and I'll try to teach everything that you could need in survival mode, and also try to keep it like as simple and understandable as possible. So the first thing you want to do, as you can see, just cut down a tree with your fists, because we're going to need the wood later to make tools. And then you want to look for a house just like this that will lead to a cave where you can get some exposed stone to make your tools. You just want to craft them up like this after mining some stone. Pickaxe and an axe is the main things you want. And then it's time to start looking for a base for the first night. The best place that I found to do it is like a really small cave, and like really small cave, so that it's easy to light up, and then you can also not have to build anything because it's just already there. And then if you want to expand, you can hollow out an area just like this, and then once you grab some wood and stuff, you can start building a storage system just like this. This is pretty much the simplest design for a storage system. It doesn't have to be exactly like this, but this is like the design that I like to use. And then with the rest of your base, you just want to make sure that you have other things like some bed, crafting table, furnaces, that kind of thing. And then we're going to go mining. So I made this mine right here, and it leads down to Y level 12. You can just take it down here, and then it leads into this cave system. So you want to do a lot of your mining in cave systems. That's pretty much the best way to do it, because you can get all of the ores like that. And yeah, we just mined some over here. And one thing I really wanted to do with this video is like make it like the default guide. So basically when you start up your world, you just like have this playing in the background, and then you can like follow this like step by step to like find everything you need. And then we're just gonna keep exploring this cave system right here until I think over here, yeah, we find a mine shaft down here. Now here's a mine shaft. A lot of people say that like mine shafts are really confusing and easy to get lost in because like it doesn't really make sense, but I don't really understand that. Like mine shafts are really easy to find your way around in. You just gotta like keep track of what connects to what, and it's really not that hard. So we grabbed some stuff from these chests over here, and then we're just gonna keep looking around, see if we can find useful things. Like we can head over here. And yeah, it's just, I don't understand why people say that mine shafts are so confusing, because they're like the simplest structure, but that's where you can find a lot of your ore or loot from chests and stuff, and you know, not too complicated. And then once we got all that, we can just head out of the mine shaft and back out into our caves that leads back to our mine, back in our base. So we just head over here, and then we can walk over back to our base. And now, the next thing you want to do after you go mining usually is start work on your nether portal. Now, I know I've had some trouble with making nether portals in the past, but I made a completely foolproof method that basically anyone could go to the nether. You just have to copy all of these blocks, and it really can't fail. You just need to place water right there, and then you go into the nether. Okay, so we just got back from the nether, and we were able to get full netherite armor, and that's super cool, and I'm glad that I was able to show you how to do like fortresses and bastions, all that interesting stuff. And now that we're completely decked out, we can pretty much just go exploring for structures on the overworld. Now, I already found this like pre-prepared, but in this biome, you can find a woodland mansion, and woodland mansions are nice because they're really small, but they still have like good loot rooms and stuff. So if we go in here, as you can see, like really small, right? But the loot rooms can be kind of secret, so you just kind of have to peek around for a little bit. If you're really having trouble making like a storage system, you can always just copying things from like an ocean monument or an igloo. They have pretty good storage systems. You just need to copy that, and then you can get like a really good simple storage system. I don't think I was able to find anything, so I just head back over here, which is another common place for secret rooms to be, right under the chests. So we just drop down into the secret room. Now, again, this is like a pretty simple storage system, so if you're really having trouble, you can just copy this, or maybe even make your base here. Like, It's just a really straightforward base. And we also grab an elytra here, so that's nice. We can fly and stuff. It's not very useful, but I guess we have that. So now we can head back to our base, and before we fight the Ender Dragon, I'm going to show you a few improvements that you might be able to make to your base, but you don't have to do any of that. But yeah, and then I'm going to show you how to fight the Ender Dragon, and I don't really know why, because the Ender Dragon, like, it's really easy and straightforward. I don't really know why I'm making this tutorial in general, because the game is just so simple and really easy to understand where everything is and stuff like that. Now, once we head back to our base, I can show you the upgrade to the storage system that I made. You don't have to make it look exactly like this, but this is like the level of improvement that you usually want to do. And then I also over here have a brewing stand. Brewing stands are nice because they're really small, so you can just kind of stick them in some random corner of your base. And then we grab some potions that we've been brewing up. And then you also want to like enchant a bow, usually with some useful enchantments like infinity and stuff for the Ender Dragon fight. And then we can make the portal. We just need to place all 9 Eyes of Ender, and then we can go to the end. Now the end hasn't really changed very much in the new 1.66 end update, but you still have to destroy all of the crystals. It's not too complicated. Just keep an eye on where the dragon is, and it's really simple. Honestly, this fight is pretty boring. I think it would be nice if they had like another update just to make this fight more interesting, because this is just not very interesting, if I'm being honest. You just want to shoot all of the crystals like that, and then you want to watch out for the Enderman too. And okay, that one. And that crystal. And we just head over through here, and then we can start shooting down the Ender Dragon. Now, once you break all the crystals, you gotta watch out, because the Ender Dragon will kind of like retreat and go to the end roof. Now, the way to counter this is just to head back to your spawn point where you made the end portal, jump back in, and then you can just climb up to the end roof. Just like that. And then the rest of the fight isn't too complicated. You just need to shoot the dragon a few more times, and then you will have beaten Minecraft in the simplest way possible. Really just, I mean, this could be used for a speedrun. It's so simple.